For ages, this thing has been happening all over the world. It's about hiring women to look attractive and catch guys' eyes in clubs. They're paid to sit, drink, and flirt with guys all night long. The idea is simple. If guys see lots of pretty girls having fun at a place, they'll want to hang out there too. And when they do, they tend to spend more money on drinks and partying. Sometimes, these women are hired directly by clubs or restaurants to charm guests into spending more at the bar. Essentially, they're like secret salespeople, getting people to spend more cash than they planned. So, you end up shelling out more money than you ever thought you would, all because of these atmosphere models. In Las Vegas, there's a special group of people who both profit and face risks. Each weekend, rich people come to enjoy the city's luxury. But for many, the real draw isn't just the fancy surroundings. It's the chance to be seen with attractive young women, boosting their image. This is called atmosphere modeling. These women, often models or influencers, make extra money by hanging out with clients who pay big bucks for their company. While some hire them through agencies, many prefer to go through VIP hosts, also known as feeders. Ever seen those Instagram profiles with pictures of celebrities and lots of women partying? Those are ads from VIP hosts. If you're wealthy and planning a Vegas trip, you can hire them to organize everything for you. The main things they do usually include booking reservations, arranging certain items in your hotel room, and making sure you have companions throughout your stay. VIP hosts are great at fulfilling even the most unusual requests. Whether you need a table at a restaurant, specific items in your room, or a group of attractive women by your side, they can make it happen. They succeed because they work closely with businesses eager to please wealthy customers, which leads to big spending in their establishments. These wealthy clients, often called whales, are famous for spending a huge amount, from $200,000 to $300,000, on nightlife in just one weekend. VIP hosts, also known as feeders, help connect these big spenders with businesses like restaurants and clubs, who are eager to accommodate them. But these whales don't go out alone. They always have a group of beautiful women with them. According to an interview on the Road podcast, VIP hosts keep a list of different women who can accompany clients. Clients pick from photos of these women, and arrangements are made for them to meet up. These women, known as atmosphere models, usually make $400 to $600 a night just for their company. Some also offer extra services, making their earnings soar into the six figures. Some people cross lines to make money. They can earn money however they want, right? Even though atmosphere models aren't escorts, sometimes clients touch them in the wrong way and expect more. But not all the girls who do this are doing something bad. Most just hang out, get paid, and leave. But sometimes guys try to make them do things they didn't agree to at first. Sometimes the people who hire atmosphere models make them promise not to talk about what happens. As for the craziest stories, there are a few. In an article by actress and model Ellen Hancock about her time as an atmosphere model, she talked about a trip to Las Vegas. She partied with a famous actor and his friends. One of them, a regular at clubs in New York, liked her. She got invited to a private poker game. Watching the actor lose $250,000 in one hand was shocking. But when the New Yorker gave her $1,000, he wanted something in return. She talked about dealing with famous clients who showed the not-so-glamorous side of their world. Once, a well-known person got too clingy and wouldn't let her leave, making her really uncomfortable. She had to negotiate her way out and felt a huge relief when she finally got home safe. But the unsettling experiences didn't stop there. Another time, she worked as a model at a rich person's party and noticed how differently models were paid. While some got loads of money, she only got $500. This made her wonder if something shady was going on, especially after hearing on a podcast that some clients ask for a drug called G, which is known as a date rape drug. All these disturbing situations show how tough it is for atmosphere models. They work in an environment where young women are in demand, but there's also this scary stuff happening with drugs and exploitation. In Nevada, where human trafficking is a big issue, things are even more serious. With so many people, including kids, going missing every year, it's clear we need to act fast. More than 300 people go missing every month, which is really scary. This happens because there's a high demand for women, and rich people take advantage of it. They often trick young girls, even underage ones, into joining them with offers of free stuff, like booze and trips. Some girls think being an atmosphere model, basically posing at events, is cool and easy money. But it's not always safe. Some people say it's fun and pays well, while others say it's dangerous and exposes young girls to bad situations. Working as a model in Las Vegas can be risky. There are people with bad intentions, and others who want to use vulnerable and young girls. It's not just about pretty pictures on Instagram. It could end up costing you everything. At a summit about sex trafficking and prostitution in Nevada, lawyer Jason Guinasso stressed how urgent it is to tackle the main problems causing these issues. He pointed out that Nevada's reputation for this kind of stuff is because people are too lenient about it. Guinasso's message hits home. We need to stop glamorizing things that allow exploitation to happen. The stories this person shared are a wake-up call about the bigger problems in industries where powerful and rich people call the shots. Behind the glitz and glam, there's often a darker side of coercion and abuse. Looking back on her experiences, it's clear they're not just one-off incidents, but part of a bigger problem in society. Facing these uncomfortable truths means we have to rethink how we all contribute to environments where exploitation happens. We have to break down the systems that let these abuses continue and make sure the voices of those who've been silenced are heard. In the world of event hosting and atmosphere modeling, things get complicated when the regular clients get bored of seeing the same models. This leads promoters to go to college campuses to find new faces. They offer free alcohol and hotel stays in Las Vegas to entice new talent. All this is to keep the clients happy and the party going. One person who knows a lot about atmosphere modeling shares a scary story from a job they did in Los Angeles. Back in October, they were hired by their company for an event. 2 promoters from LA also joined, bringing along some models. But months later, we found out something shocking. After doing some digging, we discovered that at least 4 of the models brought by the promoters were not just young, but actually minors, meaning they were under 18 years old. The event they were at was meant for adults, with drinking and partying involved. It's unbelievable that the promoters would involve young girls in such situations, which is not only wrong but also illegal. Everyone was disturbed by the whole thing, realizing we were part of an event where underage kids were present without them knowing. It's a troubling moment that shows the dark side of an industry often seen as glamorous. Atmosphere modeling can be seen in 2 ways. Some people talk about it being sketchy and warn others to stay away for safety reasons. But others talk about how great it is, with fancy food, drinks, and fun times with friends. Sure, getting to hang out with famous DJs like DJ Snake sounds amazing. But, behind the scenes, there's a darker side. The same people who connect models with clients might also be putting them in risky situations. Las Vegas, known for its wild parties, is a common backdrop for these events. It's a place where people often let loose and forget their limits. For atmosphere models, this means there's a bigger chance of being taken advantage of. Looking at these stories, it's clear that atmosphere modeling is a mixed bag. There's the promise of cool gigs and special treatment, but there's also the risk of being exploited. People who want to get into this world have to think carefully. Is the chance of fame and fortune worth the dangers? It's a tough choice, and it's important to stay aware of the risks to stay safe. Overall, the stories about atmosphere modeling are a reminder that things aren't always as they seem. It's a world where the line between fun and danger can blur, and it's crucial to be cautious.